This is real life, little home, that's why I stayed down. I done came up off that boy, look what I made now. Like Nike, I just do this, ain't a game now. I try to get a job, but they turn me down. I know life ain't fair, that's why I don't play around. I know these niggas scap as hell, that's why I don't go around. I know these bitches very well, they ain't gon' hold you down. So I'm out here on my lonely, getting money now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ain't no stopping.
What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Living Life Fast. We're going for a drive in Emma's car. Emma actually lost her license. I'm not going to tell you why, but if you want to know, I'll make a video with her and we can talk about why she hasn't got a license no more. Today I've decided we're just going to go for a drive. We're going to talk about YouTube. I noticed there's a lot of content creators that follow me, and I just thought, why not, try to help you out. I love to sort of give back, and I see there's loads of car vloggers, people that make compilation videos, even just normal vloggers. There's going to be no structure. I'm simply just going to speak my mind. So yeah, see you in a sec. So like I say, there's not going to be much structure. I'm just going to simply speak my mind, and we'll start off by talking about Living Life Fast. So the end of July, it would have been 2 years I've been running Living Life Fast. So I would say, although it's been 2 years in July, I reckon about a year and a half, not even a year and a half, have I been putting hard work into the channel. The first 6 to 8 months, I wasn't very consistent, and when I say not consistent, I mean I was uploading once a month, sometimes once every 2 months. I was still taking YouTube serious, but I was finding it very difficult to get a structure. Right now I've got a blueprint, I know exactly what I'm doing when I go out. For those of you that don't know, I also edit and film my own videos from scratch. Before YouTube, I never knew anything about cameras. I've never had an interest in editing either. So when I go out and do a car feature, so obviously the car features, I would say, are like the backbone of the channel. So the car features, I normally from 3 hours filming to sometimes all day is how long it takes. So then when I get home, I start editing, and you may not believe it, but my editing is like a 2 to 3 day. It's like 2 to 3 days of editing, basically. The bit you won't believe is how long I edit. So I'm editing anything from, say, 10 to 20 hour sessions. I know it sounds like a joke and it's not even believable, but genuinely, it's a minimum 10-hour session of editing. Every video I produce is a minimum of 30 hours. I don't have a full-time job. I don't work part-time. So you might be thinking, Ricky, well, how the hell do you do this? Guys, I don't even know how to do this. It's almost impossible. It's why I've had to sell my M3. I'm literally stringing everything together to make this possible. It's, I am really dedicated to this YouTube. So the reason anyway that I'm talking about myself right now is I just want to let you lot know the dedication and how serious I'm taking YouTube. It's basically my full-time job. It's my business. I ran a business before Living Life Fast, a restaurant. You don't actually understand what's going on behind the scenes to, give you this 10-20 minute video. There's a lot of strings being pulled behind the scenes. I'm working flat out to produce these videos, what I'm saying. So, oh shit. So the point I'm trying to make anyway is to new YouTubers, to people that are trying to do YouTube, trying to become successful. And I don't know, maybe you're wondering why you're not getting views, why you're not getting subscribers. It could be because you're not dedicated to your channel enough. Maybe you're not taking your channel serious. doing a little video here and there, a little bit of filming on your phone, a little tiny edit, that's all great. But if you want to start, becoming successful and start getting loads of views and loads of subscribers, you've got to start treating YouTube like it's your girlfriend. I'm not joking. YouTube is my girlfriend. Sorry, I don't literally mean my girlfriend, but you know what I'm trying to say. You got to put a lot of dedication and hard work into your channel to see views. There are exceptions. There are people out there that have got brilliant personalities. There's people out there that have got access to really exclusive content. So on those kind of exceptions, geez, I'm nearly crashing into people. You can become successful fairly quick because you've got something that, people love to see somebody funny. Do you know what I mean? So if you have got a good personality, yeah, you probably can. There's people out there that get 1 million subs in a year. Anything's possible, but I'm just saying that people that are just the average YouTuber, you've got to really start treating YouTube like your baby. You've got to start making more effort to get the views and the subscribers. You need to be more consistent. If you're putting 1 day a week in, you've got to start putting 2-3 days a week in. You know what I mean? You need to go learn how to edit a bit better. You need to learn how to film better. You just need to put more effort in. So this is what I'm trying to say. Like, YouTube isn't just a little, yeah, let me make a YouTube channel and anyone can do it. No, anyone can't do it. No, sorry, anyone can do it, but you've got to be willing to treat it like it's a full-time business. And you know, with businesses, it's a full-time thing. There's no, 9 to 5, go home and business is finished. Nah, business continues when you get home. You got to do paperwork. You got to, mate, it's a nightmare. Like, I'm not trying to make it sound depressing because I love the YouTube, but I'm just saying that, you got to get a bit more serious. Are you really going to do this YouTube? Another thing I want to talk about is content. You need to make good content. And I know it's old. If you watch YouTube tutorials, they all say the same thing. Just make good videos. But honestly, it's so true. You need to make good content. And when I say good content, I'm not talking about, you need to go buy a $3,000 camera that films in 4K. You don't need to go buy Phantom 4 Pro. You don't need to buy DJI Ronin gimbals. The videos this is an example. The videos you see going viral, getting millions of views, they haven't been filmed with 50 grand's worth of equipment. Some of them have been filmed on a potato, filmed on an iPhone. It could be anything. If the content is right and it's what people want to see, it doesn't matter about the quality. Of course, people will get annoyed if you're not filming the subject correctly and the edit is terrible, but it's not going to stop good content. You can trick people into watching your videos with, smart thumbnails, clickbait titles, but you can't trick people into sharing your video. Sharing is key. Yeah, sharing, to get your video shared, you got to make good content. It's simple as. Thumbnails, of course, the thumbnails and the titles, and even the tagging. Let's talk about tagging. So, you need to be tagging your videos. If you've got no subscribers, do understand that if you have 10 subscribers, your video can only potentially get 10 views, yeah? Obviously including the title, because when you title your video, you can kind of say that's a tag as well. Apart from that, you've got to tag the hell out of your videos. You've got 500 characters. I know I've touched on this subject on the previous video, but you've got zero reach if you're not tagging your videos. And if you don't know what to put in as your tags, I don't know, it's hard, because I used to write all kinds of craziness, but you need to be if it's the M1355i, you need to be putting M1355i, BMW M135i. You need to type in the rivals, type in Golf GTI, Golf R, A45 AMG, Audi RS3. You've got to use all of the characters. Also, thumbnails, include your face in the thumbnail. Think about it, why do all the big YouTubers include their face in the thumbnails? There's a reason for it. I don't know the exact reason. I've got an idea of why I think it may be, but start including your face, you know what I mean? Start framing up your shots better. So we've gone over tagging. Let's talk about likes and comments. So at the end of your videos, you should be promoting people to like your video, share it, comment and subscribe. You should be promoting it. The reason you want people to like your videos is because it helps with all the YouTube SEO. It helps your videos become more visible. Commenting is another thing as well. You want people to interact on your platform, and the reason you need this interaction is because it helps YouTube recognize that this channel's worthy of almost helping out, because YouTube isn't humans, by the way. Yeah, it's not humans behind the scenes pulling strings. It's all a big database. It's a big brain. YouTube has way too much content for humans to be manually working it. The only way you can grow on YouTube and for YouTube to recognize your channel as a worthy channel, something that people want to see, is by people liking it, commenting and sharing the video. That's the only way that they can recognize that, let's show this guy's content a bit more. If you want to get into more searches, more people need to interact and so you need to get on it, man. You need to start, if you're being serious about YouTube, you can see how serious look how passionate I'm talking about. I love it. I feel like a YouTube guru. You man thought I was joking about putting a YouTube tattoo. I'm being serious. I'm fully on this YouTube. Like I said, I don't know how this video is turning out. There's no structure. I'm just whatever comes to my head. Before I forget, actually, make sure to comment below any questions you have. When this video goes up that same night, I'm going to lay in bed and I'm going to literally answer all your questions you have, whether it be editing, whether it be to do with videography, whether it be to do with YouTube. I'm going to answer all your questions. So anything you have, make sure to drop a comment right now, literally. We've gone over thumbnails, We've gone over, you know, make good content. We've gone over the fact you don't need sick cameras. I mean, like, if you've got your YouTube channel dialed in and you know what you're doing, of course a bit of some good quality footage would be great, you know, like filming in 4K and filming with a gimbal to get some nice stable footage. But the main thing is getting good content. I can't stress it enough. And me now, the stage I'm at with my YouTube channel, I'm trying to be wise with what I film. You know, I love it because I'm building my own business. Like, I'm building my own marketing platform, because that's all YouTube is, really. You're trying to build a marketing platform. The whole world works off marketing. Like, when you watch EastEnders, the boxing, Formula One, it's all the sponsors, man. The sponsors are the ones paying the money. You know, and as you build a YouTube channel, you're building your own niche. Do you know what I mean? So, guys, like, these companies on YouTube, they're spending, when they dump money into YouTube or Google for advertising, they're spending it costs them £10 for 1,000 views. 1,000 views costs £10. Like, that is a lot of money. Like, so for 10,000 views, it costs £100. For 100,000 views, it costs £1,000. That's what it costs. It costs you £1,000. If you're on Google, or if you want to promote your business, it's going to cost you £1,000 to get 100,000 views. This is why I'm just loving it. Like, like, you're basically like, you if you can create a niche. And guys, when I say £10 for 1,000 views, yeah, that's not even targeted views. That's any views. That could be, man, in Africa, India, views you don't even want. Sorry, I'm not being racist. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if your market is UK and you're getting views in other countries, that's no good. So to target your views, it now costs even more. You've got to spend like from £10 a 1,000 views. It's going to cost you anything from £20 to £30 to target your views. And even targeting your views isn't going to be massively accurate. Do you know what I mean? Now you may be able to target an age group. You might be able to target your country, and even the area of the country you can target when you start spending £30 for 1,000 views. Like, guys, it's so deep. Like, so all I'm saying is, any of you that are thinking about opening up YouTube channels, get on it, man, because this YouTube thing it's not a game. I got 1.3 million views last month, the most views I've ever had in a month. And YouTube, you know, I keep it real with you. I don't, you know, I just say what it is. I got paid £1,450. It's the most YouTube has ever paid me. I'm not sure if that money came directly just from the YouTube views, because you guys donated to me, which I'm really grateful for as well. It genuinely helps me out, you know, because I do have no other revenue. Like, it's just YouTube. So yeah, like I said, they paid me £1,400. Like, okay, to some people it's not a lot of money, but for me, I normally get paid £700-800 from YouTube, you know. And this time they paid me £1,400. Remember, ad revenue isn't what makes you successful. It's the sponsors and the campaigns that make you big money on YouTube. So any of you that are listening to those monies are thinking, that's not a lot of money. Look at how far I am into YouTube, and I'm only getting paid that. It's not the ad revenue. Ad revenue is just bread and butter, man. The big money is the sponsors, the campaigns. Right, so I'm going to end the video there because the battery has been showing empty for quite a while now. Remember to comment below anything you want to know, anything that I may be able to answer. I will be laying in bed tonight answering all your comments. So anything to do with YouTube, videography, editing, I will answer all your questions. So as always, like, share and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.